Hi guys! So I had recorded a video talking all about LeakyCon and how much I enjoyed it. But then I was looking through all the footage that I shot. Sounds like I'd done more than I had. But yes, the ending had for some reason cut off. I'm not entirely sure why. So I thought I'd do a whole different new video. Though I would be interested to hear any thoughts that you had about LeakyCon. Um, if you fancy doing that, but I just don't want to talk about it again to myself. So what I thought I'd do instead is answer some of the questions that they ask in the Guardian weekend supplement. So I picked out just 5 random ones from a couple of interviews, but I always look at them and think about what my answers would be, so I thought this was a nice opportunity for me to answer them. So the first question I picked is, what is your earliest memory? And my earliest memories are from being with my granddad. He died when I was 4, so it must have been when I was about 3-ish, I guess, these memories. But I remember sitting and drinking tea with my granddad, and that we would ask for sugar in our tea because we weren't allowed sugar. So I just remember putting obscene amounts of sugar into the tea, and then my dad getting cross with my granddad when he found out. And also sitting on the little piano stool with Abby, the two of us just banging away on the piano keys. I'm sure it sounded beautiful. Anyway, that's my earliest memory. Then what would my superpower be? This is something I put a lot of thought into because I'm that sort of person, and I haven't got a good answer yet. I think about this question most when I'm at my laziest and I'm just sort of sitting on the sofa, seeing my cup of tea in front of me and just thinking, oh, I wish I could just get it into my hands without moving. So I do quite like the idea of being able to just summon things, like how it was done in Heroes, if people remember that. Just kind of going like that and then it would go into my hands. Abby makes a really good case for apparating places, and yes, that would also be really convenient and also appeals to my lazier side. So apparating or summoning things to me, I think either of those would be pretty cool. Yeah. I used to think it would be really fun to hear what people were thinking, but I really don't think I could handle if I heard thoughts, As a rule, I don't mind if people are bitching about me and things like that, but I don't want to be talking with them and hearing their thoughts about me or whatever. So next question, what is a trait you most deplore in others? Yeah, I'm a fairly judgmental person, so I'd say there are probably lots of traits, but the biggest thing that I don't like in other people is when they're being fake and trying to be something that they're not. I'm the sort of person that hopefully what you see is what you get, and I don't really pretend to be cooler than I am or anything. I just embrace that I'm a big nerd. So I really find that I can't forgive when people are putting on an act. I guess I can't forgive other people's weaknesses so much when yeah, that sort of thing. Makes you sound like a real nice person, doesn't it? If you could go back in time, where would you go? There are lots of places that I think would be really interesting to see. Someone once said, I can't remember who, that they'd go back to ancient... Oh man, how embarrassing. I think it was Tom Hiddleston. Said he'd go back to ancient Greece because it would look completely different because all the marble would be painted, whereas we associate Greek statues as being just white. And I thought that was a really clever answer. For myself, I used to be really obsessed with the Victorians when I was younger, so perhaps to the Victorian era. Otherwise to the 20s and go to the jazz bars and things. That would be really pretty cool. And the 40s. If you miss out the Second World War stuff, I think it'd be quite fun. Who would you invite to your dream dinner party? Let's think. I would probably invite Freddie Mercury. I just have loved him forever, basically. I think he was a genius musically, and I'm sure he'd be a lot of fun. J.K. Rowling, just because she sort of changed my life, I guess. Joss Whedon, ditto, but he's also a genius and would be sort of awkward but cool, which I would like. Who else would be good? I guess now's the time to say someone like Jesus, but I think he'd be a not great dinner companion, although he would multiply all the food, so maybe that'd be good. Yeah, obviously you guys, because, you know, what would a dinner party be without the three of you? Yeah. Who else would I really like to talk to? I don't know, I think that covers it. Except there must be more, and I'll kick myself later for not saying cooler people. Anyway, yeah, so those are 5 questions that I answered. If you guys wanted to do the same, it's just the Guardian's Q&A bit that they do with different celebrities, and then you can pick out the questions that you like best. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing what sort of things you guys produce. Bye!